Yeah, so there's a problem with coffee. First of all, it removes all pain, sort of like fluoride, and it has negative parts to it. Of course, the other problem is it reduces anxiety to basically zero. So you just turn into a loony, basically. You don't notice that with people directly, but if you don't have any anxiety, if you don't regret, if you don't reflect in any way whatsoever on your life, you turn into a monster. And I've been that. I've taken coffee since 2018 when I got the toothache here. Basically, my wisdom tooth, like the furthest one in, broke, and the pain was just extraordinary. I had it for months and months. It never dissipated. Then I got back to Fountain House. I don't know why, and it still hurt there. And but I struggled on. And then there was this chick. She was like 75 years old. She was a singer dancer, and she liked my music. Like no one likes my music. They turned it off after 5 seconds and say it's so dark. But she liked everything about it. She wanted to make music videos with me, with her in it. But her dude said no, so that was weird. Right, major frown here, major frown detected, major frown detected. As for the EMP stuff, well, not everyone does it, and I asked Gita to stop, and she did. So that's nice. And they do poison me with it, but I survived. I persevered. I didn't get angry at him. I didn't get psychotic at him. But anyway, I'm quitting coffee, and it's for the better. It removes your consciousness, basically. Anxiety is consciousness, and too much anxiety isn't good. That's why I took coffee before. It both reduces pain and anxiety, and that makes it an incredible herb. And like I said, if you can, let's see if we can find a picture of it. Ica Basic Cafe. That's not what it looks. Ica Basic Pulver. Yeah, that's the thingy. Let's see. Yeah, I'm coughing because there's coffee thoughts in there. That's funny. Are they impeding me now? That's basically it. This is the most. It's only 200 grams. I didn't know that. But you don't have to take a lot of it, and it's strong, but you don't get paranoid from it, and you don't get aggressive from it. And I asked the staff to buy me it, they bought the wrong one. And I asked them afterwards to buy the right one, and that was like 2 months ago. I haven't reflected on it since. Anyway, this is just amazing, and it's blessed by Bella, as I call it. But it's just amazing. I recommend getting it, even buying it online. Like, I don't know. Nah, huh? You can't connect to Google Shopping. What the fuck is going on? There it works. Ica Basic Pulver Cafe. Let's see if we can buy it online. Well, no, you can't. These are just disgusting, horrible versions. Inca Mystery Instant Coffee Buy. No, but if you're in Sweden, buy this coffee. It's amazing. And do quit coffee. It seemingly, when I quit coffee, I got pains in my body, but it disappeared. I'm not sure why, actually, because I figured I would need to take coffee like once a week or once every third day or whatever. But now I don't have any pains in my body except for the feet. For the feet, they have blackness on them. They have blackened basically part of my toes, and they said it would attract my actual bone structure and then go into the bone marrow, and then you get ALS or you get lupus or something else. I don't want to look it up, but I feel pretty okay. I feel pretty okay. But yeah, please, people, stop with coffee. It removes your consciousness. You just turn into a robot monster, basically. It doesn't seem like that intrinsically, but it is that. And people take so much fucking coffee, way, 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 way more than me, that they just turn automatic and like vicious psychos. Like I asked my grandma, like, why do you have to say bra all the time? She's like, det är som Pavlos hundar. Yeah, you know Pavlov's dog when he waved like a meat in front of them and they like salivated. Then he just did a bell like bing, and they salivated with that. Anyway, sort of insightful in some way from her. God damn, my haircut looks so horrible, and no one will fix my haircut. Nobody cares about anything here. Anyway, I got some grilled sandwiches for breakfast, so that was cool. I recorded it and said I'd make a deep fake about it. That was silly. Anyway, I give back what I've received, of course. Is it green there? It's not green there. Anyway, I made this Photoshop. I don't make a lot of those nowadays. It's not even photoshopped actually. It's just HDR processed. You go to Emma and then welcome and then window. And this is the latest. This is HDR process. I haven't photoshopped this in any way actually. You just process it like in a darkroom, but in digital way. And with color, it's much easier to process than in analog darkrooms. I only ever processed analog black and white photos with the cameras from the 70s or something, Pentax ones. And I use Pentax all the time. And as you can see, it's really beautiful. It's a lot of different shades and stuff. And that's interestingly in the photo. I haven't added anything. So isn't that pretty? Well, as you can see, there's frost flowers on the window, and its low resolution is horrible, but it's still cool, isn't it pretty? I mean, wow. It's cyan there, and pink, peach, red, and gray, and white, and yeah, this is where I live. This is where I grew up. I grew down. And here's some others I've taken. That was, I don't know which order I had on these. Yeah, this I took the first year, so that's actually 2 years ago, 5th of January, and this I took during the summer, November 26th. That can't be correct. I was fucked up on dip then. 15th of January doesn't make sense either. Norrläge from my window, November 26th. What? That can no. What? 15th of January can't be correct either. They're fucking with me. Anyway, this is HDR as well, and it sort of looks not that good. I mean, the skies are blown out, but it's a pretty good colors on the greenery. And as for the greenery now, well, there's no greenery left. And there's still frost flowers, so I guess it's -degrees today. Anyway, I survived. Yeah, EMP is bad, blah blah blah. I've done a lot of bad. It's actually -degrees here. Wow, 94% humidity, precipitation 10%, and I'm sort of slobbering. But I'm a slob. I'm lazy. I just want to play computer games all the time. You can't do that. You have to do something useful. Anyway, it's -degrees here, and I didn't predict that. No, I can't have opened the window a lot then, so that will suck. But that's the way Stockholm is. It's 9 months of cold. You don't think about it when you live through it, but it's 9 months of cold. And when they move me to Dilkalia, it will be like 10 months of cold. And I can't fight against it in any way. I'll try to ask them like I wanted to move south of Sweden or like western to like Gothenburg. I don't want to move upwards to my granddad's place. Yeah, but we could to meet the countess there because she has a summer cottage there, but that would never happen, of course. Anyway, that's the problem with coffee. Please stop with it. And that's why they have coffee shops all over the place, all over, everywhere, and every way, because they want to kill your consciousness. They want to turn you into a robot beast monster. And like I said, it sort of doesn't seem that with people at first, but then they just have shit for brains. They have shit for brains. They have shit for brains. They have shit for brains. And that's really way too much coffee with way too much other drugs as well. It's not just coffee they take, they splice it with stuff or whatever they say. Anyway, people, please stop with coffee. I know it's everywhere. And if you like meet someone, like if you're at someone's place or like, vill du ha fika? Ska vi ta lite kaffe? Du ska väl ta en halv kopp i alla fall? Yeah, you can take a half cup at least. I mean, you can't be rude and like not be social with us and be stupid like us, right? I mean, no one ever says like, "Oh, you don't smoke. You can take half a cigarette." Like, no, that's not how it works. Then you turn into an addict. Anyway, see ya.